expression that his own spiritual convictions were going.
The world of WWE was left reeling on December 14, 2024, following an explosive and unexpected turn of events during Saturday night's main event. What began as an anticipated championship match between Cody Rhodes, the reigning undisputed WWE champion, and the unpredictable Kevin Owens, quickly spiraled into one of the most talked-about incidents in WWE history. After a grueling match that tested both men's limits, it wasn't the outcome of the match that left fans stunned, but the shocking actions that followed, actions that would forever alter the rivalry between these two superstars and potentially WWE itself. A brutal contest that escalated. From the moment Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens entered the ring at Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Uniondale, New York, the atmosphere was electric. Fans knew they were about to witness a battle that was about much more than just a title. The personal animosity between the two had been building for months, with Owens's unpredictable and chaotic behavior contrasting sharply against Rhodes's more calculated and composed demeanor. This clash of styles, fueled by a long-standing feud, promised fireworks, and it certainly delivered. The match itself was nothing short of brutal. The sound of fists hitting flesh echoed throughout the arena as both competitors took turns dishing out punishing blows. The WWE Universe watched in awe as the two men gave their all, using every tool at their disposal, including steel chairs and the environment around them, to gain the upper hand. Near falls and dramatic moments kept fans at the edge of their seats, but it was Rhodes's crossroads finisher that seemed to finally put Owens away for good. However, what followed immediately after was not the expected post-match celebration or a humble victory speech from the champion, but instead, a shocking display of violence that would change the landscape of WWE. The post-match assault, a brutal attack. As the referee's hand slapped the mat for the third time, signaling the end of the match, Cody Rhodes had successfully retained his undisputed WWE Championship. The crowd erupted in cheers, but their joy would soon turn to disbelief as Owens, in a fit of rage, launched a post-match assault that nobody saw coming. With the crowd still buzzing from the intensity of the match, Owens snapped. He grabbed a steel chair from ringside and smashed it across Cody's back. The audience fell into a stunned silence, unsure if this was part of the storyline or a genuine outburst of anger from Owens. But it wasn't just a chair shot. Owens had far more in mind. With a sickening grin, he lifted Cody into the air and delivered a devastating package piledriver onto the steel chair, an act so brutal that it left the arena in shock. Fans were left speechless as the once boisterous crowd stood frozen, unable to comprehend the savagery they had just witnessed. Medical personnel rushed to Cody's side, their urgency underscoring the severity of the attack. As they worked to stabilize him, the severity of the injury became clear. Cody was stretchered out of the arena, leaving behind a trail of blood and sweat. The night, which was supposed to end with Cody's triumph, had now turned into a nightmare. Fans were left in disbelief, wondering what had driven Owens to such extreme measures. Owens takes the title. A defiant statement. In a further act of defiance, Owens made a move that sent a clear message to both Cody Rhodes and the WWE Universe. Grabbing the iconic Winged Eagle WWE Championship belt from the officials, Owens walked out of the arena with the title in his possession, as if to rub salt into Cody's injuries. This was more than just a challenge for the championship, it was a symbolic declaration of war. Owens wasn't just after the title. He was sending a message that he no longer played by the rules, and he was willing to take drastic measures to achieve his goals. But the drama didn't stop there. As Owens made his way backstage, an explosive confrontation between him and WWE executive Triple H unfolded. The two men, who had been at odds for some time, clashed in an all-out brawl that was caught on camera and quickly went viral. Fans and analysts alike were left questioning whether this was part of a larger storyline or if Owens and Triple H had genuinely fought backstage. The footage fueled speculation, leaving the WWE Universe divided over the authenticity of what they had witnessed. Owens arrested. Real-life consequences? In the aftermath of the chaotic events, the wrestling world was left in a state of confusion. Rumors began to swirl that Kevin Owens had been arrested following his backstage altercation with Triple H. The WWE officials cited Owens' reckless behavior, his blatant disregard for company rules, and his violent actions as reasons for the potential legal consequences he might face. As the media frenzy surrounding Owens' behavior grew, so did the questions about his future in WWE. Would he be suspended or even fired for his actions? Fans were divided, with some supporting Owens' anti-establishment attitude and applauding his defiance against authority, while others condemned his actions as too extreme and damaging to the integrity of WWE. Cody Rhodes' injury, a champion in crisis. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes' injury became a major talking point. WWE officials issued an official statement confirming that Rhodes had suffered cervical swelling and was kept overnight at a local hospital for observation. Thankfully, X-rays revealed that no fractures were present, but the diagnosis of axial compression of the cervical spine and a cervical strain with spasms indicated that Cody's road to recovery would be a long one. The WWE Universe was left wondering how long Cody would be out of action and whether his injury would affect his ability to defend the championship. In the days that followed, fans speculated on what this meant for Cody's reign as champion. Could WWE strip him of the title due to injury, or would they find a way to keep him in the picture? The uncertainty surrounding Cody's condition added to the tension surrounding the feud between him and Owens, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. The role of Triple H, authority under fire. As the drama continued to unfold, the involvement of WWE executive Triple H also became a topic of intense discussion. Many fans and analysts questioned whether his actions in the backstage altercation with Owens were motivated by personal animosity or professional duty. Was Triple H acting in the best interest of the company, or was he letting his emotions cloud his judgment? Some fans criticized Triple H for allowing his personal feelings to influence the situation, while others praised him for standing up to Owens, defending the integrity of the company, and protecting Cody Rhodes. Social media frenzy. The fan reaction. As news of the shocking event spread, social media erupted in a frenzy. Hashtags like Kevin Owens arrested and Chakri Cody Rhodes injury began trending worldwide as fans passionately debated the fallout from the attack. Some supported Owens, seeing him as a misunderstood anti-hero who had finally snapped under the pressure of being constantly overlooked. Others rallied behind Cody, praising his resilience and determination in the face of Owens' brutal attack. The lines between good and evil seemed to blur, with fans divided over who was in the right and who was in the wrong. Some fans even speculated that this entire incident was part of a larger storyline, orchestrated by WWE to create a compelling narrative heading into a major event like WrestleMania. Was Owens' attack a way to set up an even bigger showdown between him and Rhodes? Or was this the beginning of a deeper, darker turn for Owens' character? The future of the rivalry. What's next for Rhodes and Owens? As WWE officials and creative teams worked behind the scenes to deal with the fallout, fans were left eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the rivalry between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. The aftermath of the December 14th attack would have far-reaching consequences, both inside and outside the ring. Would Owens face legal action or a suspension? Or would he continue his reign of chaos as the anti-establishment villain? Could Cody Rhodes make a triumphant return? Or would Owens' brutal actions lead to a change in the championship picture? The WWE Universe had never been this captivated by a storyline in recent memory. What had started as a personal feud between two of WWE's top stars had now evolved into something far greater. A real-life controversy that had blurred the lines between entertainment and reality. Fans, analysts, and superstars alike were left to wonder what would happen next in this volatile situation. A brutal clash for the championship. The night began with a highly anticipated match between Cody Rhodes, the reigning undisputed WWE champion, and Kevin Owens, the fiery and unpredictable challenger. The tension was palpable as the two men, with a deep personal and professional rivalry, battled it out in the ring. From the opening bell, it was clear this wasn't just another title match, this was a war. Both superstars pushed themselves to the limit, delivering devastating moves and showing a level of resilience that only top-tier wrestlers could display. Cody Rhodes, known for his never-say-die attitude, ultimately retained his title after a brutal exchange of finishers. The match concluded with Cody hitting Owens with his signature crossroads onto a steel chair in a moment that showcased his cunning and ability to adapt to any situation. However, the aftermath of this victory is what truly left the WWE Universe stunned. Owens' shocking post-match attack. As the match ended and the bell rang, fans in the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum celebrated Cody's victory, unaware that the worst was yet to come. Owens, seething with frustration after losing yet another title opportunity, snapped. With the crowd still buzzing and Cody celebrating his hard-earned win, Owens launched a vicious post-match assault. Using a steel chair, Owens delivered a brutal package piledriver onto the chair, leaving Rhodes motionless in the ring. The audience, stunned by the unprovoked violence, fell into an eerie silence. Medical personnel rushed to the scene, and a stretcher was brought out to carry Rhodes away from the ring, signaling that this attack wasn't just part of the show, it was real and it was serious. As Owens stood over his fallen opponent holding the WWE Championship belt, he made a shocking move. He stole the title, adding insult to injury. The confrontation with Triple H, the chaos didn't end with Owens walking away with the championship. As Owens made his way backstage, he crossed paths with WWE executive and legend Triple H, who was quick to intervene. The two exchanged heated words, which escalated into a physical altercation. Security had to intervene to separate the two, but not before the confrontation was caught on camera and quickly went viral. This altercation between Owens and Triple H raised many questions. Was this part of a storyline, or was it an unscripted confrontation? WWE fans on social media erupted, speculating that the backstage tension might have been real and questioning whether this could be the beginning of a larger narrative. Cody Rhodes' injury update. In the days following the event, the WWE Universe was given an official injury update on Cody Rhodes. The company announced that Cody had suffered cervical swelling and would be kept in the hospital for observation. X-rays revealed no fractures, but he was diagnosed with an axial compression of the cervical spine and a cervical strain with spasm. While his condition remained unclear, sources close to the situation indicated that Rhodes could be sidelined for a significant period, possibly leading to a hiatus from the ring. This injury update led to further speculation about the future of the WWE Championship. Could Triple H, as the company's authority figure, strip Rhodes of his title if he couldn't defend it? This scenario would undoubtedly send shockwaves through the WWE, especially since Rhodes' rise to the top was seen as one of the most compelling storylines in recent history. The drama unfolds. A real-life or fictional feud. As the events of the night settled, WWE fans began to dissect every aspect of the incident. Could Cody Rhodes have orchestrated the entire sequence of events to get into Owens' head? Was this calculated, or did Owens genuinely snap under the pressure? Some fans speculate that Cody's pre-match promos, which included personal jabs at Owens, might have been a deliberate attempt to provoke the challenger. After all, Owens has always been known for his fiery temper and unpredictability, and Cody's words may have been designed to push Owens to the edge. In this theory, Cody Rhodes would have played a subtle but effective psychological game, knowing that Owens' emotional instability would eventually lead to his downfall. By the time Owens attacked Cody, it might have been the culmination of a plan months in the making. If this is the case, it paints Cody as a far more strategic and calculating figure than fans have seen him before, elevating the stakes in their rivalry. On the other hand, there are many who argue that Cody Rhodes is simply an innocent victim in this situation. Owens' post-match attack was brutal and seemingly unprovoked. Rhodes, a fan favorite known for his perseverance, was blindsided by Owens' fury. His emotional message from the hospital, thanking fans for their support, only reinforced the image of him as a sympathetic figure, recovering from an attack that was outside his control. This version of events paints Owens as the villain, driven by jealousy and frustration over losing yet another opportunity to claim the WWE Championship. WWE's response: suspensions, arrests, and storylines. In the wake of the incident, rumors circulated that Kevin Owens had been arrested for his actions, adding a layer of real-life drama to the story. WWE officials were reportedly considering suspending Owens for his blatant disregard of company policies and his violent attack on a fellow superstar. However, the company's creative team was also exploring ways to incorporate Owens's real-life actions into an ongoing storyline. This possibility left fans divided. Some believed Owens's actions could lead to his suspension or even termination, while others saw this as an opportunity for WWE to capitalize on the chaos by turning Owens into an even more dangerous and unpredictable character. Meanwhile, reports suggested that WWE might use Cody's injuries to heighten the suspense around the undisputed WWE Championship. Could the company vacate the title and set up a high-stakes tournament for a new champion, culminating at WrestleMania? The possibility of a major title shift added a layer of unpredictability to an already turbulent situation. A storyline that could reshape WWE. Whether this entire sequence of events is part of a larger, carefully constructed storyline or an unscripted series of events, one thing is certain: the fallout from this night will shape WWE for months, if not years, to come. Fans have become captivated by the drama between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, and the real-life controversy surrounding their rivalry has added a level of intrigue that few could have anticipated. As WWE continues to craft the next chapters of this saga, it is clear that the rivalry between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens is far from over. The twists, turns, and emotional stakes are set to make this one of the most talked-about storylines in WWE history, and fans will be eagerly watching to see how it unfolds. Whether Owens is permanently removed from the company or returns as a rebellious anti-hero, the implications of this feud will be felt for a long time. In WWE, where reality and fiction often blur, anything can happen.